Uh, Hello and welcome, guys. It's Friday, the 26th of February 2019, per paternalistic national news reports. Headlines on politic news. What makes a true and valid candidate as a uh, great MP or possible Prime Minister? A man or a woman that will put himself before anyone else. Well, today I'd like to submerge the script towards Venezuela's ex-president, Hugo Chavez. Let me just show you, I painted a little picture today. Hugo Chavez, absolute inspirational man. Um, he served as president throughout Venezuela from 1954 to 2013. Until his death, he sold oil to Cuba during his presidentially and tried to stop trafficking in Colombia. He later then got shot, unfortunately. Heaven sent another angel. Relations with the United States. He was born in Sabanata, Venezuela on July the 28th of 1954. Hugo Chavez attended the Venezuelan Military Academy and served as an army officer before participating in the effort to overthrow the government in 1992, for which he was sentenced to 2 years imprisonment. Chavez later became president of Venezuela in 1999. Earlier into his presidency, he created a new pre-informed constitution of his country. I find that man absolutely outstanding. Put his head on the line before anything else, to try and make it a safe environment, of which was improvised to changing its name to the Bolivian Republic of Venezuela. He then later focused efforts gain control of the state oil company, which stirred controversy and iced to protests, strained relations with the United States and other nations, and Chavez briefly being removed from the power. His actions included oil to Cuba and resisting efforts to stop narcotic trafficking in Colombia. In 2006, Chavez helped create the Bolivarian Alternative for the Americans, a socialist free trade organisation. He died on March the 5th, 2013, aged 58, following a long battle with cancer. Chavez ran for president in 1998, campaigning against government corruption and promising economic reforms. His monarch towards a magnificent president, Chavez was known for being outspoken, democratic throughout his presidency, refusing to hold back any of his opinions or criticism. Chavez also objected to war in Iraq, starting his belief in the United States and had abused its powers by initiating the military effort. He also got called President George Washington Bush an evil imperialist. Absolutely imposterous man. Now we've got places of interest, tourism. Like yesterday, our culture. It's the weekend. Plan a luxury trip with your friends, loved ones, or your kids. It's coming up to also Easter as well. Why not plan a trip to Chelmsford? Visit the Highlands Country Park. You can enjoy the breath of fresh air and the stunning greenery. Take a book and relax with a picnic. Some people visit and take their dog for a walk. They also have some amazing dog shows where they well and truly talented dogs put on a magnificent performance. It also hosts festivals and pop concerts, free of charge, I believe. The Chelmsford Cathedral, another good tourist attraction in Chelmsford. Chelmsford Cathedral, in the right heart of the city centre, an amazing attraction you can visit for prayer, worship, or simply look around. It also holds free concerts and exhibitions that are running throughout the year. Check the website to see what's on. Why not take a visit to Chelmsford Museum? It's a very nice luxurious exhibition with an enjoyable cafeteria where you can enjoy tea and cake. It's supposed to be. I've looked on the TripAdvisory. Loads of people put lovely comments about the cake. It's supposed to be really nice. They are also a splendid play area for the kids to go and play. Mace Place. If you've got younger babies and younger kids and about 6, 7, Mace Place is a place to go for the kids. Its initial design is for young children with unique play areas. They also throw birthday parties for birthday parties if you phone in for a phone call booking. Inside they have table and chairs for adults to socialise and enjoy refreshments. Essex Police Museum. Why not visit the Essex Police Museum? Some of the bravest and well-respected people help control crimes and other investigations. Teach our children the respectful way. Give respect when respect is due. Take a trip to the movie theatres. Everyman Cinema, it's called, down Bond Street in Chelmsford. Some amazing acts throughout the theatre. Also enjoy some of its luxurious 5-star food and beverages on the backseat sofas. But make sure you order your food to the seat before the curtain closes. Otherwise you have to get up and get your own orders. Some of the notes of TripAdvisory. Visit Higher Chelmer Village Shopping Centre. It's a great place to visit. All the magnificent shopping design outlets and food restaurant inside its vicinity. Showbiz news on PNNEWS. At the Brit Awards, we have Hugh Jackman and Little Mix led a parade of stars on the red carpet at 29th Brit Awards last night. The Australian actor looked dapper in their tuxedo while the British group showcased their figures in sleek length gowns. I see the picture, absolute stunners. At London's O2 Arena, the singer Dua Lipa, age 23, paired in the black lace Boise featuring a plunging necklace with a very eye-catching hot pink skirt. And also Abby Clancy, 33, cradled her a growing baby bump as she posed in a glittering green dress. The pregnant star Gemma Atkinson, 34, is expecting her first child with Strictly Come Dancing professional Gorka Marquez. Looked glamorous in a fitted one-shoulder black dress also. Now we got tomorrow's sports headlines on PN News. Professor Johnson proudly presents Premier League fixtures ahead of Saturday's matches. We've got Burnley away at Tottenham, Bournemouth versus Wolves, Newcastle versus Huddersfield. We've got Leicester away at Crystal Palace. Then we've got the Scottish Premiership, Hearts versus St Mirren, Livingstone versus Kilmarnock, St Johnstone versus Aberdeen. Then we've got the Championship rounds. We've got Birmingham versus Blackburn. Championship League, Birmingham versus Blackburn, Brentford versus Hull, Leeds versus Bolton, Middlesbrough versus QPR, Millwall versus Preston, Norwich versus Bristol City, Reading versus Rotherham, Sheffield Wednesday versus Swansea, Stoke versus Aston Villa, Wigan versus Ipswich, West Brom versus Sheffield United. Give me your daily uptake on the results and we'll check our results. We'll do a little whipping. No money orientated, just let's have a who can win. F1 news on testing the new Mercedes under pressure from easy to drive. The message coming out of the first Formula 1 pre-season test was as clear as it gets this time of the year, stating Ferrari are a step ahead of the field. Ferrari are very strong, right as Lewis Hamilton replies. Oh, this is a good one. What everyone's been waiting for. Tomorrow night's boxing news. My mate's boxing on it as well, I can't believe it. What a shame, I could have been there. Boxing on PNN News, presented by Professor Johnson, ahead of Saturday's night boxing showdown with Chris Eubank and James DeGale. Excellent stuff. Eubank Sr., his son's father, is feeling that the heat only a few days before the big day. Obviously, being a father of his son, he's probably getting a bit, the worst could happen, and it's a bit nerve-wracking for anyone. Which is tomorrow night on pay-per-view or the O2 Arena. Look on the Ticketmaster of Matchroom Boxing for details. Billy Joe Saunders has said he will face the winner. has already fought Eubank and Spa and James DeGale frequently. On the undercard at the O2 Arena, we have Lee Selby versus Omar Douglas. Good matchup. Lee Selby's absolute top form when he's top fight when he's on good form. Joe Joyce versus let's do the statistics of the fights first. Lee Selby 26 wins with only 2 losses. We've got Omar Douglas 19 wins with 2 losses. Obviously the favourite going Lee Selby. This hopefully the predictions go in his favour. Joe Joyce 7 wins, no defeats versus Benjamin Stiverne 25 wins, 3 losses. Andre Sterling, yeah, I remember that name. 9 wins versus Ricky Summer, 19 wins, 1 loss. Then we got Cesarek Nael, his debut versus Kent Kayapinik. That's his debut, Cesarek, and he's fighting at Kent Blokes with 2 wins, 7 losses. Then we got Sebastian Eubanks fighting my mate. He's got 1 win versus Richard Ham, 3 wins, 32 losses. Best of luck to my mate Richard. It's going to be hard against the old Eubank family, I can imagine. Paternalistic news weather. Starting off in Clacton-on-Sea at 6 p.m. We've got misty and light winds at 7 degrees Celsius. At 11 p.m, again a bit later, it's dropping down to only 1 degree, 6 degrees Celsius. Up in Glasgow, sunny intervals and a gentle breeze, 13 degrees Celsius. 11 p.m, it's dropping down to a temperature of 8 degrees. It's dropping 5 degrees. London, sunny and light winds, 11 degrees Celsius. 11 p.m, weather dropping to 9 degrees Celsius. It's dropping 3 degrees. Cardiff, over in Cardiff, over to the east, it's partly cloudy and a gentle breeze, 10 degrees Celsius. 11 p.m, dropping to 7 degrees Celsius. Now over in Exeter, southwest of England, Exeter, Livingston, 8 degrees Celsius, partly cloudy and a gentle breeze. 11 p.m, dropping to 6 degrees Celsius. I'd just like to say thank you all for keep watching it. If you're watching it competitively and repeatedly, it's every day I've got new travel and tourism news. It's coming up to the weekend. Don't spoil your kids' weekend. Go out and enjoy yourself. Like I say, look on the TripAdvisor. I'll give you some good valid places to go, like top 5 or 6 venues to go and visit in Chelmsford. So if you're in Clacton, you fancy a trip out of Clacton for get away from whatever, get away from anxiety or whatever, just go and visit Chelmsford. Have a nice trip, have a good day, and I'd like to speak to you all soon. Cheers, bye.